Hello YouTube. Today I am going to be showing you a tutorial on how to fly at the L5 in X-Plane 10. So this is the beginning screen that you get when you turn it on. You can pick whatever time of day and whatever weather conditions, and then your airport is here. Very long list. Let's just go to that random one and press fly with these options. So now I've loaded the plane. Looks like a decent airport. This plane comes with multiple paint jobs. I'm not sure exactly what to call them, but has a 3D cockpit. And from what I know, this plane was a World War II scout plane. It's somewhat slow, but it's really fun to fly. It has manual flaps. That's the flap lever right there. There's a pilot that sits in the back, too. And to start it up, first you want to turn on the generator. The mixture rich. Mixture is the mixture of fuel and air going into the engine. And then you want to turn on, since this is, I'm not sure why, but World War II technology, it's World War II technology, and for some reason you can't have both fuel tanks, which are in the wing, going into the engine at the same time. So you have to flip it left and right every once in a while. As you can see, that's the fuel gauge. It's up on the side, right near where it is, where the fuel tank is. And then I think that's the fuel line, but I'm not sure. It's down the other side too. And yeah, so generator is on. Carb heat, that's it heats up the carburetor, which is basically what gives fuel to the engine. Turn on your lights so people can see you. Your magnetos, I'm not entirely sure what they do, but you obviously want them on. And to start this plane, you have to have a little bit of throttle going into the engine, or else it won't start. And then you press the start button. It starts up pretty quickly. This is your speed, turn coordinator, altimeter, and then there's cylinder head temp, which is on a piston engine. There's cylinders where, yeah, it's really hard to explain, but it's basically how hot the engine is. And then this is climb indicator, so if the needle goes down, it means that you're going down, and then up, going up, and then each number is thousands of feet per minute you're going up. RPM, which is revolutions per minute for the engine, it's in thousands. And then the speedometer is actually in miles per hour, not knots, I guess, again, because of World War II technology. And then you So I'm going to start to taxi to whichever. I could probably take off with this much space. I'm in about the middle of the runway. And I think I should be able to take off with half of this runway space with full flaps, so. I need to turn off my parking brakes. There we go. You can see in the back that little wheel below the tail and the elevator. You see a little wheel that's the tail wheel tiller. And putting down my flaps. I'm not too good of a pilot with this thing, but as you can see, it's very, very easy to take off. And then, yeah, I'm not that good of a pilot with this plane. It's easier to take off with only, like, half flaps, or no flaps. I'm going to turn on the sound of the engine a bit. Then you coordinate, look at the middle gauge there. You have to keep the little ball in it in the center, or else it's saying you want to feel like you're being pushed into your seat, not being thrown against the side. And then that's just to help you feel that. Yeah, it's a pretty simple plane and very fun to fly. And yeah, let me circle around and attempt to walk you through sort of a landing. And it's fun because it's just small, agile, but obviously not a fighter. It has a pretty high altitude range. I haven't experimented enough to see what it is. Oh, I'm too high. Yeah, I'm too high. I'm gonna have to go around. Actually, no, I think I'll be okay. Just throttle off. And then, you see, gonna look at the speed thing right there. That, you see the white line, that's the flap line. Flaps are what come down. I'll show you when I can put them down. But if you put them down above that speed, they will be torn off your wing. And then, of course, the red line means if you exceed the speed, your wings will rip off. And then I'm below the white line, so I can extend my flaps. You see, that creates a lot of lift. So it saw me go up a lot there. It should be able to get there. It says carb ice suspected. So I turned on my carb heat. And a little bounce. Okay, maybe a little. Very bouncy. You want to come down at as low of a speed as possible, but still having a good, but still have but still decline very slowly, but keep your speed really low, and that's hard because you're going slower, which means less air is moving over the wings, which means you're getting less lift. And, yep, that's about it. And then, yep, and then to turn it off, very, very simple. Magneto's off. And look at the fuel, it went down a little bit. I forgot to switch it. That one's still at half, which is what I set it to. Throttle is off, lights are off, and fuel off. And then over here, I forgot to say, it's oil temperature and oil pressure. Obviously, if it gets too high, something will explode probably. That's the primer. I think that squirts fuel into the engine, into the cylinders before starting. And you, of course, turn off your generator. And that's it. It's a very, very simple plane. And a lot of fun. Alright. I hope you enjoyed this video. And also, please leave in the comments what will make this your #1 channel to go to. So I'm planning on doing some Minecraft Let's Plays and maybe some Lego stop motion stuff. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you liked it. And yeah, see you sometime in my next video, hopefully. Alright, bye.
Very good.
Not sure how to stop this video.
Say quit.
Okay, quitting.
Give it a name.
Dad, you can't talk through my videos.
Sorry, I thought it was off.
Dad, I can't just turn it off when I X out X. Whatever.
Save as L5's intro or something. If I can make a suggestion, that was really good. It shows how much you know about this thing. But one suggestion as a viewer is that the screen view that you have where you move the mouse and then the screen moves, I find it very distracting. It's really hard to watch. It's just so jumpy that it's kind of making me seasick. So if you can do a smoother version of that, I think it would be more watchable. So, but save this and let's see how it sounds, because I might have a better audio solution for you too, but let's just check it out.